Hey guys, it's Jeff, and I hope you all had a happy holidays, obviously a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you guys. We are super excited to move on into 2020 here just because there's so many exciting things that we are expecting from Apple, and one of those things is software. Now, we have a little while to wait until iOS 14 comes out. That is expected to be released on the first day of WWDC 2020, so don't expect any release of iOS 14 any sooner. It has always come out at WWDC. But we still have a few more versions of iOS 13 to be released, and I do expect that within those versions, we should see a lot of progress on the side of iOS. Now, we did get the first beta before the holidays of iOS 13.3.1. And with iOS 13.3, there was a lot of issues, and the first beta of iOS 13.3.1 was absolutely needed to correct those issues before we went on kind of this long break without any iOS updates. But for beta 2, we definitely need to see a lot more coming from Apple simply because there's a whole lot of bugs going on with iOS 13.3.1, the first beta, and that is a continuation of bugs that we have been seeing in the official release of iOS 13.3. So with this new update, I'm not expecting to see any new features or anything like that. So if you guys are wanting any new features and you're bummed out that you might not see it in the next beta, please don't feel that way. That will likely come in like an iOS 13.4 beta if Apple chooses to release any new features in the near future with iOS 13. If you don't get those new features, they will likely be in iOS 14. Now, as far as the bug fixes go, we have a lot of Wi-Fi issues specific to the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. Wi-Fi 6 seems to be a huge issue with these phones, so we're getting a lot of errors when using Wi-Fi 6 compatible routers with your new iPhone. So that's a huge issue. Bluetooth is also a huge issue as well. And then there's just these random little UI bugs that kind of crash your phone, and there's a lot of issues there. Now, a lot of these issues can be found on the Reddit platform under /r iOS betas. So definitely check that out if you have any problems. That's a great source of information for you guys who are looking for maybe fixes or maybe to confirm that these issues are happening with a little bit more audience. But definitely go check that out. That's the page that we typically get all of our information from when we're looking at or confirming that there's like any bugs or anything on the iOS platform. So if you go throughout that, you'll see that the first beta has a ton of bugs. There's not really anything new, so Apple definitely needs to step up their game. Now, as I said, with beta 2, beta 3, maybe with iOS 13.3.1, I don't expect to see anything new. Do expect a release though of the new betas early next week, Monday or Tuesday, so that we can continue on with the process of iOS 13.3.1. Now, iOS 13.4, that's the big question. Are we going to see that version in the near future, or if at all? I actually do expect to see iOS 13.4 because there are still some features that Apple promised to us at WWDC 2019 that we haven't received yet. The biggest one being the kind of like calling feature or spam calling feature that kind of detects spam calls and takes them away. Now, that's a huge feature to be adding to iOS platform for Apple, and obviously Samsung and other devices have added it already, but for Apple, Apple does everything 100% and wants to get it right the first time. So it is kind of like understandable that they're taking a very long time with this feature, but they did promise it within iOS 13, and we really haven't gotten it yet, and we're almost through that year cycle of features. So hopefully we do see that in iOS 13.4. We'll definitely keep you guys updated, but in this video, I just wanted to give you guys a simple update as to what's going on, what to expect in the near future with iOS updates moving on into 2020, and I hope that answers all of your questions because I know a lot of you guys have been leaving comments of when are we going to see the next beta, when is iOS 13.4 coming out, and when is even iOS 14 coming out, because obviously you guys want more and more features and they're just not coming. So I hope that answers all of your questions. If you have any questions of your own, please comment those in the comment section down below. So guys, thank you for watching this update video on iOS 13.3.1 betas, and of course any future kind of like iOS versions being launched in 2020. If you guys want to stay up to date with that content in 2020, definitely get subscribed. Also hit that notification bell button to get updates as soon as any of our content is released. So again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you guys have an awesome 2020, and hopefully you'll be here with us watching our content. So hope to see you in the next video. Peace.